There's my sweetheart. I'll be back home and give you some more attention in a little bit. Ruby's looking mighty fine this morning. Good morning, Ruby. It's gonna be another beautiful Carolina day. It's in the 60s right now, going up to the 80s again. It's supposed to feel like summer, even though technically I guess it's springtime. Today is Lego Robotics Day, and I think that's the only major thing we have on the schedule. I am still feeling pretty rough. Just a lot of congestion, and this cold is really hanging on. Just trying to get through my morning. A pretty morning it is. Okay, those headlights back there on that BMW are a little freaky, if you ask me. It looks I don't know, too spooky for me. Bye, bye, buddy. Later. Yep, I'll see you for robotics and/or your We the People stuff.
Okay, bye.
Bye, love you.
Love you too.
Making headlines this morning, someone overnight in downtown Raleigh on a Lime scooter near Dawson Street collided with a car. It was unclear from the WRAL article who was at fault. The Lime scooter person had minor injuries, although they were taken to the hospital, I assume now released. But that's major headlines here, and so I kind of felt like, wow, every scooter accident is going to make headlines, just like every Tesla car fire makes headlines, whether it's warranted or not. Even if it was the scooter person's fault or not, whether it was serious or not serious, because it's a new thing and people are studying, scrutinizing whether or not they're a good idea, that's just, you know, makes a good headline, I guess. I'm glad to hear the person wasn't injured. This was, like I said, 12:30 in the morning. There are some bars and restaurants in the area of the incident, so possibly that is why the person was out and about in that part of the city at 12:30 in the morning. But I don't know. But that's headlines this morning. Yeah, so Johnny's social studies class has a after-school presentation group project today. His We the People class, and I guess my understanding is Johnny's group is talking on poverty. It's a chance to get the kids to work together as a team, build a presentation, and then practice giving a presentation in front of teams. So I think, you know, these are really good skills that they'll be utilizing today. What it means for robotics is I'm going to go in and get everyone set up, and then I'm going to end up stepping out, and the teacher, sponsor, chaperones will still be in the room. And Johnny said he's up first at 3, so I'll probably watch him and then make my way back over to Lego League and help get the equipment packed back up. So it's going to be a little bit of an extra busy afternoon, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Johnny and his team have to do today. This beautiful Chevy truck is parked over by the Goodberry's Pokemon Go gym this morning. I followed a silver Model S out of the city this morning. It had a temporary tag on it, and I think it had a Carvana plate on the tag. So congrats to that new owner. The S looked really nice. It's a very sweet ride. Nothing going on here at the Hot Wheels at the Walmart in Garner, although they did get some new Toy Story ones in. Woody and Buzz, the dinosaurs down below. But you know, hey, just for the name of the movie, they want an extra $3 a piece for them. The prettiest thing to me this morning in the garden center is the Gerber daisies. The Panera Bread here in Fuquay, out in front of the Taekwondo school. It's coming along nicely. I stopped to take a look at the hawk's nest. We've been hearing them all the time, so I think things are on schedule, so to speak. I don't see any activity at the moment. The mom, when she's in the nest, she can be down really low, and unfortunately there are quite a few limbs up there that are obscuring a straight shot at what I can see. Hopefully it keeps them safer. I've been home, I've slept, I've had some more caffeine, and now it's time to load up and get out of here for Lego League. I'm running just a few minutes late. Thanks for the help.
Oh, you're welcome.
You gonna take another nap without me?
I gotta try to sort out an email problem with our email provider
At work. Yeah.
And it's been fart. Never mind. Anyway,
it's been going on, dragging for days. The support people are in India, I guess, and
yeah, and so that's basically what I gotta do. And something else I was gonna do. I'm gonna go run. It's tonight. It's not hot today. God, yesterday I think I ran. It was when I left home. It was 86. So, it's like but it wasn't humid yesterday. It was a comfortable 86.
Well, mostly what you and I need to do is get over this cold.
Right.
Because we're still both dealing with it.
Yeah.
I love you. I'll see you after robotics and Johnny's presentation thing this afternoon. I don't know if that'll delay us leaving the school a little bit or not.
Well, you program those boys and make them do right.
All right, I will. The radar is actually showing some really light rain, but it's not hitting the ground. And we're not really supposed to have any rain until tomorrow. So, I think it will be dry on the way to and from the school this afternoon. Yes, Ruby, I know. I like the curve. I can't help it. Ruby threw up the screen to auto park, and I want to tell you that I let her, but I just didn't. I parked myself. One of the students went around this robot and added some armor. Looks good. 1, 2, 3, Sugo! Let's see. Apparently this robot is undefeated. It is. So we're now testing it with Johnny's robot.
Get down there. Bye. Bye.
Wow, that was too simple.
Oh my gosh.
It has to do, it's got to be the gearing, the torque, the... All right, 1, 2, 3, Sugo.
Da, 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 da.
Just to say we shouldn't get overconfident, maybe, but...
He has no backup power.
Your group did really good on your presentation on poverty in North Carolina.
Thank you, Mom.
If I understood it correctly, your group believed that raising the poverty level from 14,000 to something to 18,000 something was
Beneficial.
So I got that out of it. My Energizer Bunny Lego Robotics helper. Boy, you've been for your run and you still got all that energy.
That's right.
Thanks for taking good care of your girl. We had a yummy homemade pizza, and now I'm headed to take Johnny to Taekwondo. It was a close call. Donna offered to take him. I almost didn't get back up off the couch, but it's just too hard to turn up going for another ride in the Tesla. I turned off automatic doors again at the school. You gonna open it for me? Thank you, Johnny. See, if you'd been just a little bit faster, you could have made it look like it opened. Ruby and I drove 98 miles today. Our local news tonight provided another reason not to buy gasoline and to drive electric cars, although they didn't exactly phrase it that way. Apparently, skimming of credit cards at gasoline pumps has gotten to be a major problem in North Carolina Basically, they go in and they put a magnetic card reader on top of the existing card reader for the gas pumps. And they're able to do that pretty easily because apparently a lot of gas pumps get shipped with a lock, but it's a standard lock. And the owners of some of the gas stations, they don't change it. So having that generic key is no big deal. But I think they've already pulled, I want to say they said 30 skimmers from various gas pumps in the state since the beginning of the year. That sounded like a lot to me. Of course, I guess, you know, there may be some other charging things for electric cars that require a credit card too, but the volume is probably not warrant, and also the size of the machine is not conducive. And I think some of those you just hold the card up versus the magnetic stripe thing. So at any point, was sad to see that, because people getting their credit card and identity stuff stolen is serious. But it did make me glad, another reason to be glad, that I don't need to go buy gas anymore.